Yes. The current wave of terror attacks has also taken its toll on the tourism market, but surprisingly, it's the Israelis who were the first to cancel, and it's hitting a branch hard. I went out to examine the situation, and here's what I found. Jerusalem's bustling and colorful Machane Yehuda market was bouncing back. Just the day before, workers were washing off the blood from a terrorist attack, and now, amid the beefed-up security, shoppers and tourists were again drawn to the market.
It was full. People came in, lots of tourists, buying, looking, like nothing happened yesterday here, very near. It was very much surprising for me. I was surprised. I was not ready for this.
Are you afraid?
No, not afraid. You know, we had attacks in Paris 2 weeks ago, so we feel more safe here than in Paris, in fact.
Really?
Yeah.
But the bigger picture is not so bright. The wave of terror has sparked a tsunami of cancellations.
The first cancellations come from the Israelis. One would think that after 100 years of terror, if I may, since the 1920s, the Israelis would be immune from these types of terror acts.
Across town in the walled old city, there is a brighter picture. The alleyways were filled with pilgrims.
Christian tourists come and don't feel any threat. Very safe, and we have no changes.
That's good.
You know, it's the season, we had a good season. We believe we had a very good season.
Yes, you can see the people, they heard about the news, but if they're coming, I mean, they're booked, they're still coming. But what's really sad, there is no really reservation for the next year as usual. You feel everything is coming down for a moment.
In the old city, you will see many Russian pilgrims, for example. I think this type of tourist industry is more immune because, first of all, these people are less informed about the situation here, Asians, Russians, etc., and they see themselves, and I think they may be correct, as not a part of this game.
I've been here mostly in the old city, just looking at everything. I think I've seen just about everything there is to see here in the 5 days. I went to the Temple Mount, there was hardly anyone there.
Really?
Yeah, a couple days ago. It's pretty much empty, actually. I was surprised. No wait, no line.
You're Israeli, you're coming to the old city. Are you concerned for your safety?
Not at all. But I think I'm quite odd in that respect. People ask me, why do you go there? It's my place. I mean, why shouldn't I?
I'm not afraid. We come here because it's our homeland, and B, because we have faith and we have trust in God that He will protect us. So, and plus, if you're afraid, that means you're giving in and you're losing. So that's how you win, by showing you're not afraid.
Data shows that tourism still hasn't returned to the levels seen since before last summer's war with Gaza.
There is an economic consequence, not only for the tour guides. I'm talking about the restaurants in Jerusalem. I'm talking about the hotels. And this has been great damage for small and medium businesses, especially in Jerusalem, but I think now throughout the country.
It's empty, the streets. No more tourists. They are afraid to come, or I don't know what you want to call it.
We find there's a lot of pilgrims, but the Israelis have stopped coming.
Definitely, yes. They are not coming down. They are afraid to come down. That's Jerusalem. You know how I take Jerusalem? You know, so many languages, so many cultures, so many politics, so many headaches. That's Jerusalem.
In other news,